Back in November of last year, 2025, I was contacted by Loyal Mussy directly in regards to playing one of his new games at the time, which was Welcome to Del Hollow. If you've been watching the channel for quite some time, you might have remembered seeing it. It was a really cool little concept. You had to row a boat uh, to loads of different buoys and reactivate them. Won't spoil the story in case you want to go back and kind of catch up with the video if you haven't seen it already. He's reached out again, another new game. So I thought, why not have a look? This one is called Heat, and this concept sounds pretty cool, I have to admit. The description of this one on Steam is you never see the spirit, you only hear her moving around you. Peak is an audio driven horror puzzle game where you track the spirit using spatial sound and deduction. Listen closely, map her pattern, and place the correct relics to complete the ritual. So I like the idea that you're kind of having to use the sound around you to sort of place where she is or what you've got to do, put things in the right location. I think that sounds like a really cool concept. So I was very interested in trying this one out. So yeah, thank you very much, Lord Mussy, for getting in touch yet again and inviting me to play this one. Looking forward to trying it. So the intro to the game itself. On August 7th, 2007, the body of Edna Maney was discovered in the McFarland family attic, directly above the den she had rented from them for several months. No clear cause of death was determined. In the days following her removal, the McFarland family reported the sound of footsteps pacing in the crawl space above. The attic was inspected and no animals or structural causes were identified. 3 weeks later, the family contacted the local parish when dark stains had begun to appear on the ceiling, seeping through the plaster. Samples taken from the site confirmed the substance as blood. After a private investigation, Father Herman Goldie formally declared the den compromised by a malignant presence. Preparations were made in accordance with church protocol to exorcise the room of this presence. So, yeah, it sounds like a typical haunting to me. We've all been there, of course. And yeah, so here is go. So, this game relies heavily on spatial audio as a key gameplay mechanic. Headphones, earbuds are strongly recommended, if not required. No options to speak of. I am ranked Acolyte. That's pretty poor, isn't it? But yeah, let's see what this is about then. I'm looking forward to trying this. The concept sounds really interesting, so yeah. Day 1, the presence is dormant. So it's a training mission. Father Marin asked me to come by the room so he can show me the ropes and let me know what to expect. This is stage 1 of a 6-stage ritual spanning 3 full days. I am eager to get to work and finally bring peace to this household. G. Before you begin, you should complete your training. It's not mandatory, but only a fool would go in unprepared. I think we'll do the training. It's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Oh, okay. Here we are. Welcome to the den, Father. Your goal is to exercise the spirit with a ritual. The ritual alternates between 2 phases: listening with eyes closed and placement with eyes open. Your first task, inspect the room. Every square of the floor grid produces a unique sound. Loose boards, the piano, the rug. Explore the room at your leisure. It's important that you become well acquainted with its every sound. Okay, I'm going to turn my headphones to full volume. Because if sound is important, it needs to be loud. Okay. Oh, they are squeaky. Oh, is that blood? We can play the piano. Radio. Okay, so the boards make slightly different sort of sounds. That's going to be quite difficult to differentiate, isn't it? Wow, okay, it's going to take me some getting used to this, but we'll see how we go as we go on through the game. Wow, lots of artwork. Is that not Tom Skerritt? That is Tom Skerritt. Dallas from Alien. And many other films, of course. Interesting artwork around the room. But yeah, I'm sure that is Tom Skerritt. On the left, of course. Right, okay, so press space when ready to advance training. Okay, that makes a very loud, dingy bell sound. Oh, the broken glass sounds like broken glass. Oh, the bell makes a bell sound. Looks like you have to be quite specific where you step. All right, let's press space. Let's go on. We'll find out how to play by playing. The entity manifests itself through specific sounds. You must identify what sound was made and where on the grid it was made. There are 4 sound categories. 1, whispered words. 2, poltergeist impacts. 3, demonic growls. And 4, choking sounds. Okay, so whispered words, poltergeist impacts. What's that, like thrown plates or bumps or something like that? Demonic growls and choking sounds. Consult the book in the center. Find the relic that matches whispered words. You will need it soon. Right, okay, so the crucifix is to be raised against the whispered words and phrases that seek to deceive and unsettle. Be attentive to discernible voices and distinct words. Okay, so the other tools are the rosary, to be used where spirits make their presence known through impacts, such as thumps and bangs. Signs of poltergeist activity confirm such. The Bible shall be employed against the voices of evil. Demonic growls and howls must be recognized and addressed accordingly. The candle must be used to ward off the sound of choking. Such manifestations indicate the presence of pain and agony. Okay, this is dark. Right, so it says I need the whispered words. So the crucifix is the one we need. Space to continue. The attic hatch is on the ceiling. She enters and exits the room through it. During the ritual, use the sound of it to determine when she has entered and left. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. We will now move on to the listening phase. Turn off the lights and kneel in the center grid by the book by holding E. I like the way the orb's moving around to show me the next objective. Head just looks too big for that body. Alright, so we are now in the dark. Right, hold E to perform ritual. Oh, wow. I literally cannot see. Ooh. Keep holding E to keep your eyes shut. You may release it briefly to peek, but never open your eyes completely when she is present. Okay. Here she comes. So I heard the sound of the... Yeah. Did you hear the piano? It sounds like she started her path directly behind you. She will make 2 total sounds. Whispers. This round. That means we'll place 2 total relics later. So the number of relics you place down has to match the number of sounds she makes. The border of the screen will flash white whenever she makes an important sound. Whenever you see the border flash, your goal is to remember what sound type was made and where. In a moment, she will pass around to your right side. See if you can get a glimpse of her passing in front of the light. Then listen for the gramophone, also to your right. Clues like these may save your life. So to my right, I think that's thereabouts to my... Oh, there's movement. Heard whisper. There was her first noise, a whisper from your front right. During the placement phase, place the matching relic on that same grid square. The room is a grid of permanent sounds. Use the environment to determine her position. The loose floorboards, the rug, the chiming bells, etc. This is your map. Though not mandatory, you can peek to look for her shadow in the candlelight. We seem to be able to see sort of the movement anyway, even without the peeking, so I might just keep my finger on E anyway. But be warned, if she sees you looking, she will take your eyes, or worse. She will now pass in front of you and make her second sound. Listen for the attic hatch after. Once she leaves, you may let go of E and enter the placement phase. Where is she? Sounds like she's there. Okay, I've got a feeling that was left forward. That feels like it's about straight. She made a noise over there, she made a noise over there. That's what it sounded like anyway. Alright, let go. She sounds like she's gone. Time to place the appropriate relics on the active grid squares from the listening phase. On the bed, you will find a crate full of your available relics. Remember, this training only uses whispers and you can reference the book for help. Right-clicking removes a placed item. Place the 2 relics on the 2 important grid squares. When you're finished, be sure the room light is off and once again continue the ritual in the center of the room, re-entering the listening phase. Oh, it's actually telling me where to put them. Yeah, so the first one was front right. I thought that was left, so the headphones are working. I'm picking up thereabouts where the spirit is. So, what do we need again? What was it we needed? Rosary. Crucifix for whispered words. Crucifix. Crucifix. So I then have to put them in that square and this one. Right, so I put them down. Did it say I had to go back into the ritual again? Let's try. Good. She will now come out to check your placements, retracing her steps. If she passes over a correctly placed relic, a white flash will occur. This means that spot is correct. If she passes over an incorrectly placed square or misplaced relic, the flash will turn red, angering her. She will then immediately repeat the correct sound. Listen more closely this time. Okay, so she gives you a chance to fix things. Okay. Keep in mind the wrong relic on a correct square as well as any relic on an incorrect square are both considered wrong. For now, wait for her to confirm your placements. Ooh, that creepy whispering. She sounds like she's over there. Ooh, no, she's... I'd quite like that grid to stay up, actually. That would be quite useful to have in front of me. Right, she's over here. And the sound came from over there. That's a bit strange. Okay, those ticks looked in completely different places to where I thought they were. You have successfully completed your training. In a regular round, you'll keep the ritual going, holding E, and she will automatically begin making new sounds. Complete all rounds in the ritual to cleanse the room. Final notes, she will always start in a corner square and she can only move in straight lines, no diagonal movement. Exit the room through the door when ready. Excuse me. Yeah, because I thought we put them on that corner and that corner there. But it looked like it was the ticks appeared on that one and that one. I'm going to have to refer back to the recorded video just to make sure that I'm not going mad, but I'm sure that's where the ticks appeared. Even though I put them on the corners. I think I did anyway. I can't even remember now. Never mind. I might have put them in different places that I'm remembering. But, okay, so training progress 100%. Let's go. Let's move on to the next stage then, shall we? And see how we fare against the real enemy. Oh, that was loud. Contact made. I think I'm getting it now. I could definitely sense the activity and the deep, lingering pain going on in that room. The entity is restless, but the initial prayers seem to be drawing her out. I must remain perfectly still and trust my ears to track her. We must remain vigilant. Okay, so dormant training complete. Night 1. The presence is sorrowful. We're ready. It's really loud. We're ready to really get this thing going and see what we can do. The atmosphere has grown heavy, almost suffocating. Father Maron warns that the evening hours are when the veil is thinnest, and her movements will be far less predictable. I need to focus entirely on the sounds around me. Okay, so the presence is sorrowful. Let's try this one then. Right, max volume again. Okay, so yeah, we have... Is it different or not? No, it looks like it's all laid out the same, I think. Yeah, I think that's all the same. Nothing really to examine, so let's turn the light off straight away. Hold E to perform the ritual. Right, let's see if we can work out... Oh, I really wish that grid would stay up. Right, she's over that way. She's by the radio. Teacup. Far left corner, I think. And that was a whisper. That was another whisper. All the way to the right, I think. The room is still. You are safe to rise. Okay, so I believe there was one on this corner by that wind chime. And I think there was one here next to that gramophone. I think I heard the gramophone trigger. So when she's near particular items, it makes them trigger. Or you can hear her walking on these. These are really hard to decipher where she is, I think. It's a bit easier to hear things on the outer layer. But I think it was two sets of whispers, wasn't it? What was the whispers again? I think it was crucifix, wasn't it? Oh, no. We don't want to do that yet. Crucifix for whispered words. So I think one there, and I believe one there. I hope that's right. Let's try it. Let's see. She's judging your placements. Okay, she's walking over here to the left somewhere. Walking past the teacups. Correct on that one. Oh, she sounds very close right now. Oh, she just walked right in front of me. Did you see that? Yes. Keep eyes shut. Okay, so she's moving around again. Okay, I think she's straight ahead. And that was another whisper. Bottom left corner, I think. I think that was straight ahead. And the back left corner. And I think it was both whispers again. I think it was there. And there. And it could have been there. Or even directly behind. But I got a feeling it was there. Let's try it. Well, I don't know what happens if we lose, apart from it said we lose our eyes. Right, judging our placements. Okay, she's behind me this way somewhere. I got one wrong there. Ooh, I think she just walked through me. So we got that one right. I think the other one might have been directly behind us by the piano. Right, try again and re-pray when ready. I'm going to move that crucifix by the piano. I think that's where it was. When you're listening, you can't turn the full 180 degrees, it seems. You are limited, I think, to about looking there. That kind of makes it difficult to work out behind you. In a way, I kind of think it... I mean, I guess in theory, you're supposed to be staying very still and you're not going to be able to turn your head to 180 degrees. It just makes it just that little bit more awkward to hear what's there. But let's try this. Okay, judge away. Hopefully we've got it right this time. Okay, she's going to the front one first. Or is she? No, she's just walking through us. I wonder what she looks like. That was correct that time. That did sound like it was from bottom left that time. Ooh. They sounded fairly close together. I've got a feeling there was a whisper from there. So crucifix for that. And it sounded like that. It sounded like a very guttural growl, didn't it? I think that might have been there. So what do I need for the growl? The Bible shall be employed against the voices of evil demonic growls. So the Bible. It did sound like it was there. So let's try that and keep fingers crossed. She's judging your placements. You can speed it up by pressing Q apparently, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, she's walking along this way behind me. The whisper. And it should be directly to the left. Yes. Ooh. It burns. The room is still. You are safe to rise. So it burns. Oh, that's what makes that noise. Okay. Oh, the door's open. I can go. Wow, everything is on the ceiling. So yeah, all the relics I put down on the floor, they're all now attached to the ceiling. End of night 1. Okay, so we succeeded with that one. We got it wrong on the first attempt. We missed one, but got through it. The writing on the wall. Her message on the wall is clear. The ritual is taking effect and weakening her hold on this realm. Good. I think we successfully sapped her energy tonight. However, Mr. McFarlane looked quite shaken by the writing on the wall and says he can't bear to stay in this house with that filth displayed. I assured him the church has this under control. Okay, so we've done night 1. So done day 1, the tutorial. Night 1, sorrowful. Day 2, the presence is restless. Ooh, that sounds dangerous. Mr. McFarland has done some cleaning up, scrubbing the wall clean before dawn. We are ready to take the ritual to the next phase. The entity's movements are becoming more erratic and desperate. I must maintain absolute stillness in the center of the room. There is no time to slow down now that we have momentum. 3 rounds, 3 item types, 12 available squares. The ritual requires 10 relics. The spirit's patience is high and she will remain in the attic. Okay, so this time we have 3 rounds worth. 10 relics in total, so there's going to be 3 or 4 sounds in each round. Wow, okay. Going to be a bit more of a challenge. Okay, so again, it looks like everything is laid out the same. I think this looks like it is laid out the same each time as well. Yeah, let's just head straight in. Let's start listening. Excuse me. Yeah, I do wish that grid stayed up the entire time. Right then, where are you? She's by that stool. I think that was front left whisper. Okay, so those. Ah, she's going back in. Right, so I think if I got this right, I think there was a whisper there, a growl there, and a whisper there. What do I need? Oh, so... Oh, this changes. It was crucifix before. So I need a candle for the whispers this time. And the crucifix this time is for the demonic growls. Okay, so... What was it again? Candle for the whispered words. I think there was one there. And that one there. And then the crucifix... That is what it said, wasn't it? I think that was there. Because I heard the little chime of a teapot, and then I heard the growl. So let's try that. Oh, that chanting is really weird. Volume up. By the stool. Got her on that one. Next, it should be about there. We should see something. Yeah. And now the last one, another whisper. Yay! Round complete. Round 2. Sounds like she's on the carpet now. Wow, that was close. Growl, then impact. Another impact. I think. Do I have a square right beside me? I think there was a big growl right there. Then a thud there and then there. So for the growl, we need the crucifix. I think, yes. And then what do we need? Rosary for the impact. I think that's what it was because it sounded like a big thud. So I think there was one there and one there. Hope this is right. Yeah, it was really close to my ear when it was there. Let's try. Where are you going? Okay, got that one. I was right with that growl. It was right beside me. Now I'm hoping she's going to go straight ahead. Yep. Okay. Listen out this time then.
She's guilty.
Right in front of us, that I think. A thud. I've lost track. Growl by the piano.
It's too late.
Oh, I got a little bit lost on that one. Okay. Right, so the growl, I've got the rosary, haven't I? Was that right? No, crucifix. I think there was a growl by the piano. I think there was a whisper from there, which is candle. But I have already kind of forgotten what was going on here. I think there was a whisper very close first, wasn't there? Was that right? Let's try that. And then there was a thud somewhere, I think. But where was that? Rosary. I'm sure there was a thud on one of them, and I'm going to guess there. I can't put it there. Oh, that. Okay, so you can't put an item where there has already been an item. So that crucifix is directly above it. I don't know now whether that belongs there or not. I'm sure there was a thud from somewhere. I'm going to guess it was there. I might have that wrong. We'll find out. See what happens. I know I've not got this right. Got that one right. I did get that one right. I knew there was a thud there somewhere. I got the growl correct as well. Was there a fourth one? Wow. I am so surprised that I got all those. Oh. That's loud. Oh dear, that didn't look very good, did it? That was loud. Is she going to be behind me? What's going on? I can't look at the book. I can't meditate again. I can't use things in there. I can't even interact with any items. She's going to jump out at me, isn't she, at some point here? I can't leave. Can't turn the light on. Oh, that was loud. Find Will. I won. Okay. Find Will. I won. Oh, the door's open. Is she going to make me jump before I go out? End of day 2? Maybe not. I was expecting a jump scare then. A false victory. The entity seems to want us to find someone named Will and is arrogantly claiming a victory. I won. A standard delusion of the demonic, trying to project strength as it weakens. I will check the parish records tomorrow to see if she had a son or a husband named William. Rank Exorcist. Max demo rank. Done. So day 2 complete. The presence is restless. Oh, it's locked. Must be the end of the demo. Oh, I was quite enjoying that. That was cool. I really enjoyed the concept. Must beat Restless first. I mean, we did beat Restless, so yeah, it must be locked behind the demo. Custom scenario. I really enjoyed that. That was actually a really cool idea. Like I say, when Loyal Mussy contacted me originally and, you know, invited me to play Welcome to Del Hollow, I thought, yeah, excellent. That's brilliant. You know, for a new channel like mine, getting invited to play a game, excellent. To be invited to play yet another one from the same developer, that is absolutely amazing. So thank you for the invite. Thank you for suggesting I play the game. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I think you're onto something here with a really cool concept to play, and it's just a bit different. It's something, you know, just not the same kettle of fish that everything else is doing. There's a slight different mechanic, and you got to think completely differently about it, and it's a really good idea. So I'm really looking forward to see where this goes, for absolute sure. Enjoyed myself a lot with that, and yeah, I will definitely look forward to the full game when that comes out. But yeah, enjoyed that. Absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, look forward to that. So thank you for watching. Give it a try yourself for absolutely sure. Please like and sub. For now, I will say goodbye, and I will see you very soon in the next video. So hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. So thank you again, Loyal Mussy.